All right. So people here in this room, I think we are meeting for the first time, and you guys can see my screen, right? Okay. So let me introduce officially. Like I'm Ranjini Sanjay. I'm a business coach. I'm a software engineer turned educator. And I started my career as a faculty, but eventually, after a decade long work in corporate, I decided to start schools. So I'm basically joining from Chennai. I was running multiple schools here before the pandemic, kindergarten schools, and that's how my entrepreneurial journey started. And today, like I can say, I'm in my fifth year of a career as a coach because before pandemic I had to close my school business. I had a third child, so I had to give my time to the baby, so I decided to close all the institutions. So this year I'm celebrating my 10 years as an entrepreneur, and this workshop is designed for actually reinventing, because when we start a new year we have already been in business, we are already doing something, and there is a, and I would say, wear and tear of doing what you're doing. So starting a year with a new perspective, is great. So that it's a refreshing a space where you can really look at it, reflect what you have done, and how you have to go ahead in the journey. So this 9 days curriculum, I have covered a lot of things. So this is what I have achieved so far in my last 4 years. I'm a LinkedIn top voice. I have a podcast. I have interviewed more than 100 guests. I have a community which has more than 100 coaches as my clients. I'm a retreat leader. Last year I did more than 3 retreats, in-person events, a best-selling author. So my goal as an educator, as a service provider, is to help coaches make their dream income and impact. So this is what I do. And last 2 years, I could scale from 6 to 8. So all these strategies I've been teaching to my community for a long time. And I have, like, I would say 100,000 learners in my system, delivered more than 20 courses in it's a variety of things I've done inside the business coaching online space. So this workshop, I started with Secrets of Selling, where I was talking about spiritual selling, how you can, coming from a very content driven or technology driven or mm, no when we books, I would say, we come from that books perspective, sales become very difficult for teachers and no educators. So you're not already in the sales and marketing area, you come from a content side. So how you can really transition very easily, selling, advocating, advising people that they can buy my courses, they can buy my programs, and you don't feel like, I had this challenge of coming from a tech background and becoming a salesperson. So I have really molded myself and become somebody who can easily now talk about all these conversations. So these recordings are available on my YouTube channel. If you want to go back and check on it, you can do it. If you're on my email list, you must be having all the links being shared in your email as well. Day two, we talked about rebranding. This was very important topic because some of us are like starting new. Some of us have already started and done something. We are not so happy about where we are, or maybe we have some reservation about where we are going, whether I should pursue this or not. So rebranding was a very good exercise. I don't have a recording of this session, but however, if you are really interested to have this conversation with me, you can book a free discovery call. We can work on your rebranding and rewrite a story that can attract more clients in your system. I think rest of the trainings are available. 8-figure mindset, what kind of products and services we can create. So when I say 10 lakhs a month, you must have certain, a buffet of services that is available, where you can really have people enjoying working with you. So how do you create that? Maybe I will walk you through a little bit today, like what it looks like as an educator. Then we talked about the dream team. So when you are looking at a business of 1 CR and above, you can't do it alone. You need people to support you. So identifying people who can support, you don't have to do everything. You can do what you're good at, and you can let delegate things, accountability and responsibility to other people who can do much better job than you can do. So finding that team is one critical aspect. Well-being. This is a new topic I've introduced in my coaching program this year because I've seen there is a lot of burnout, there's a lot of downtime business owners are having in the year. So when you go down in your health, your business and life affects. So how do you balance it out? So those who have joined the membership program in this workshop this month, congratulations for taking that leap. And I'm thankful that you could trust me and willing to travel with me. And all of them will not just get one-to-one weekly strategy sessions with me, but you will be also mentored by a mindset coach and someone to take care of your well-being on a consistent basis the entire year, so that we are taking care of you. You are, because there are things we focus on, we lose focus on our health and other aspects. So we are giving you the system that supports you, and we can take care of your health and energy. Community. This was one amazing session we did on Sunday night, same time, and we had 5 different community leaders coming together and sharing their own journey of creating community. See, community is very critical when it comes to your business growth path. As I said, you need a team to support you. At the same time, you need an environment to really uplift you and elevate your journey. So sometimes, or many of the times, especially for women, they don't find a supporting environment at home. So they need a group, they need a tribe that they can motivate, uplift them, and keep their energies high. So community also plays a very, very critical role in your business growth on the long run. Then comes accountability and mentorship we discussed yesterday, because these are invisible aspects of business growth. People don't see who is your accountability partner. They just see you as a business owner. They see you as a CEO, person on the stage. But at the background, there is a mentor, there is a community that is supporting you, and there is an accountability system that we build. So the whole idea of doing business online, what I teach is to align with the possibility you are, in the sense aligning with who you are here for and why are you doing this work versus the identity you are. These topics are discussed in detail in the day 1, day 2, and all the other sessions. So I will be quickly running through what I'm going to do today and close the session so that you can then take this forward and run with it. So we discussed this part of the in detail, like what could be the actionable task for 2025. So these are the major areas. As an online business owner, you should have targets monthly, quarterly, yearly. The social media content, the courses, the launches, sales cycle. So I'll give you an example of this so that you can understand like what I mean by um, so after doing 4 days of workshop work, I created my task sheet like this. So I'm going to share this with you guys. Yeah. So if you're somebody who has already set goals, so these are my goals for 2025. So what I have set for myself for is I will be doing social media content, 12 to 30 monthly, or no, that in the sense 3 to 5 is what is my general number per week. But this year, 3 is also good to go. Podcast, you can do one every week. And live streaming, again, you should be doing more than once or twice, once in a week. But if you're doing a workshop, you can do more than one in a week. When it comes to courses, you should be having at least one created every month, one lead magnet, one recorded course, and tools that your audience can buy from you. It could be a low ticket for them to learn something from you. Tools. Tools are like courses, checklists, PDFs, like that. Then you must be having a masterclass every month, one in-person event in quarter, and yearly two international events is what my goal is, but it can differ for you wherever you are in the coaching journey. But this is what I have taken for myself. So I'm giving an example of how you need to plan your year. What are things you want to go do? So as a CEO of this enterprise that you're creating, training and development, coaching arena, you need to plan as you start the year and your income goals, how much you want to make on a monthly, quarterly, or a yearly basis. So, my big wins and milestones to translate these tasks to results is the second page, where this is my first workshop of January, which I'm closing today, the business reinvention. I've already completed one retreat in the beginning of January. I have got three more coming up in this year. And bookings for Agra retreat is open, and I'm inviting an international audience this time. To build a community, generally it takes 3 months minimum, I would say. But I've built this community in last 2 years. So in 2 years, my millionaire coaches community is 100 plus. Okay. And making my first $10K month is January 25. So this is my first month where I've hit this goal I set myself for. And thank you for all the members who have joined and made it possible. So something like this, you need to have a plan and which can help you get started. Now moving on, let's look at today's presentation. So I assume that all of you have already, decided on, if you have followed the workshop very closely, you have your goals or you have the task in your mind, like I have to do this much this year to, or there are certain milestones which I was just discussing, with the audience right now. So let's look at the roadmap now. Okay. So here it is. So how you can make a 10 lakh a month? Okay. So this is what I'm going to show you now. This is the habit. This is the habit you need to practice or create and practice every day, like investing an hour or two to really complete all of this in a regular basis so that the goals that we have set is achieved. So this is a business habit which I advocate, and I personally practice all of this. Like I make sure I at least speak to one new person every day, do 3 content every week, have 10 to 15 or 20 messages per day for new connection requests, generating 50 leads. 50 leads means really qualifying people who are good, like good fit for my program, and making the income that I desire. And one launch. Launch is a sales cycle. How, like this workshop is a sales cycle for January. It is a 9 days intensive where I've taken you through a syllabus, and it helps me get the dream income I require for my business. So now moving on, this is the customer journey. We have already discussed this in day 4. Like you as a business owner or a CEO of this organization, you should know how your customer journey is like. And for that journey to happen, like they reach their milestones, you have programs for each step they take with you. So this is a typical journey of one of my clients who started with a boot camp to a 1 month program, then launching her own program inside that 1 month program, and then going for my year-long membership, and eventually launching her signature program. So it's like a level 0, level 1, level 2, and level 3. So it's an ascension model. There's another way of doing business where you, like for this workshop, let's say I have 100 registrations, though I don't have that number, but considering for the number perspective, if I have 100 people register for this, the top three, two or three will buy my program. And the top 10% is actually the good fit for my program. So out of which the three will buy immediately, two or three. But the rest of the seven, you can sell a mid-ticket offer, which is like, no, helping them take that first step to then elevate themselves to the next level of their program. So if you get 100 people in a masterclass or a workshop, you can maximum close 10 people. 10 people could be your prospective client. So immediately you will get two or three. This is as per the marketing and sales I have done so far. The rest of the 5 or 6 or 7 will sign up in the course that they may sign up next month, 3 months, 6 months, 8 months. It depends how their level of getting warmed up and nurtured and taking that courage to work with you. And in fact, they find your program very interesting. No? It's a customer choice. All right. So first thing, if you want to hit your income goals as a business owner, you should think like a creator instead of a consumer. 90% of the audience who engages on social media, you have seen people just mindlessly scrolling on the YouTube channel or Instagram and just watching content. They are consumers. They are either watching an entertainment content or something just to kill their time. But you, as a business owner, I would consume content, but invest in analyzing your competitor, what they are doing. Watch their reels, watch their videos, watch their webinars. What are they offering? And this is an investment to understand what they have, what your market is already having versus what you have differently. That gives you an idea to curate very unique programs for your market. So competitor analysis, you can invest in consuming content or even following your mentor's content because that inspires you. Okay. And be a creator more rather than a consumer. I am somebody who just consumes my mentor's program or a little bit of my competitor analysis I do because I understand as the months and weeks pass by, the strategies change. So be a creator, create more courses, create more content. So these are the choices you have if you want to win this game. Coming to the mindset part, I will recommend learning new skills and new strategies that can help you, drive your business and life to success. So this is something every year we have to do a new skill, new technology, new AI tool. Keep invested in learning skills and strategies. And on top of all this, your mindset. No matter how much you learn, if you don't apply that 80-20 formula, nothing is going to work. If you see that your results are not happening, that means your mindset is not right. You are not at the right place too, or you're not taking actions in a way that they are efficient to give you results. Okay, so if analyze it and see where you need to work, whether you need to up level your skill or strategy, or you want to work on your mindset. So this is what your everyday habit will tell you. Like, are you able to do the everyday business habit? Now, it all depends on your mindset. Communities. Now, use communities for networking, meeting new people, get into WhatsApp groups or community groups, participate in those communities, and make sure you are one of those communities members where you are allowed to be yourself rather than you have to fit into what other people want from you. That's my recommendation. If you try to fit in, you will lose the charm. You will be lost. Rather, be in the communities where they allow you to be yourself and be more of who you are. That's where the belonging comes. So, this is one tip I want to give when it comes to networking and meeting people that can help in your growth. Now, make your business and life sustainable. I would advise you to wake up into the possibility every day. For that, you need to have a very clear vision and mission jotted down somewhere, that every day you wake up and you see that vision board, you know why, thanking God, like, oh, I woke up today to do the work I need to get to this mission fulfilled. So be the possibility every day versus the identity that keeps fighting with the chaos that is in life. All right, this helps you build a very no long-term sustainable life when it comes to building this business around it. All right. So this is the secret of sustainability of this business. Every day, if you wake up to be the possibility you are invented, you're good. Now let's come to the profitability part. Consider your program price is 2 lakhs. And if you want to make 10 lakhs, you need 5 clients. The place that you want to work is should be your closure rate. How many people you need to talk so that you get your 5 clients. So the average rate is 30%, like a good business or a business which is like kind of doing okay, surviving is 30%. The business which is thriving is kind of 60% and above. Like out of 10, they are able to close 6 people. So that they are really, really good at what the product that they have designed, the market, everything is working very fine with them. They have reached that point. Okay. But in general, when we start, if you speak to 10 people, very likely 2 or 3 can say yes to it. Okay. So now again, for that 10 people to talk to, it's not like 10 people reached out to you, all of them book your call. It doesn't happen that way. There is something called a show up rate. Generally, show up rate is 50%. So if 2 people say yes to you, very likely only one person will show up. And it could be less if you haven't tapped the right audience. So these are the 2 parameters you need to work on so that your every month 10 lakhs is happening. If you're missing on these calls, your income is not has. This is called a profit generating activity in the business. Very critical. If you're missing out doing this, make sure end of the month there is nothing going to come into your bank account. So don't put your time only doing content, only doing no PPTs and designing webinars and talking to people. Be committed to talk to people who can potentially buy. So that decides the profitability of your business. So there are things to be balanced. So I'm taking you one step at a time so that you understand all this matter when it comes to success of your business. And this is one of the final pieces, I would say, continuous analysis and audit. To do this, you need to have data. Now, how do you do the analysis? You must have trackers, must have some kind of system where you can track this. So either it could be your LMS tool, which shows how many people came, how many people registered, how many people showed up, how many booked a call, how many became clients. So analyze, audit it, and then plan your next month. So this data collection and analysis is important. That's why we need technology and tools to really, support our business. Now, finally, the place that you need to operate on, either you could be seeking the success that you are looking for, or you could be manifesting. So how I look at these two perspectives is seeking looks like chasing something. It's something that is going away from you, and you are not going behind that. So I won't recommend you putting yourself in a seeking zone. In fact, I will recommend you being the manifester. You be where you are. Just show up in your greatness, show up in your best self. Things will come to you. So I really want you to become that kind of magnet that people are attracted to you. They look forward to talk to you and work with you. So that is where being a coach, it's a privilege that we train ourselves to, we can manifest our, what we really aspire to have in our life. So this is a continuous thing. It's not like one time. It's an everyday thing. So any questions so far? I think that's all I have for today. Any questions? Okay. So I'll quickly show you how my calendar looks like so that you can clearly see whatever I have said, how it actually looks like on my schedule. So how you can know. So thanks to the leadership and training programs I've been through, they have given me a good, grind of how to prioritize things and plan and execute. So this level of performance is, given by the training that I have gone through. So quickly sharing with you. So I've got two calendars. One is my content calendar and one is my coaching calendar. So content calendar talks about what content I need to put, or where I'm investing in that. The first slide I said, no, the consumer and the creator. So let's say this is my tomorrow's list. So you can see the number of stories, the number of posts I need to do tomorrow. And then engagement. Though you are doing content on social media, you should go and like other people's content. You should go and comment. You should go and, engage with them. It's not that I posted my content and it's okay. People will come, they will like, and automatically things become viral. No, you have to go and engage. So the more you give, more it comes back. So it's that reciprocity. So if the more you give content, the more people will have an opportunity to get attracted to you. So that's why content becomes a very, very critical part of, winning your business online. So content to clients. Okay. And if you can see the after 10, this is my time where, or there is a time of the day where I invest in my own learning. I learn, invest my time in learning from other trainings so that I can bring that to my clients. So this is a typical content calendar. And all this is possible just because I had mentors. If at all I don't have mentors, and if I didn't have any, somebody to guide me, I will show you how my um, year was. Let me go back to 2020 when I started. And I think this is a month there are no events. There is nothing here. Okay. So this is where I started working with my mentor. So this is the one activity. I just started with 1 hour per day, 2020. Okay. So it was pretty random. Like you can see some tasks will be there. So few activities, one or two or maybe four in the entire year. I'm just picking random, dates to see. See, there is no consistency. Initially, if I have to click random dates, there's no consistency. As you move in building your business, your capacity to do more grows. So 2021, I didn't have a mentor. So these are the 2 years I did everything by myself. The moment I joined a mentor, things changed. I think I had my uh, coaching calendar up by this time. So I'll show you my coaching calendar. Yeah. So it's very important. Like I'm showing you the proof of how I could get what I have today. Because all this, because I could really put myself, I could plan this. There are not too many activities. Let me go and see here. Yeah. Yeah, here it is. So 2022, some action. I am having some calls. I'm doing some activity. You compare this May 2022 to my May 2024. Let me show you that. So this is a journey that I'm inviting you to, like, you need to build that muscle to grow, to do work and do it consistently and eventually, arriving. And let me show you the May 2024. Though it was a vacation, I can still, you can see, so, the content calendar, I have completed all the task. And when it comes to my coaching calendar, I think May I was on a vacation. So let me look at June. So it's a process where you are evolving, your ability to do more grows as you do. This is like going to gym, building that muscle to talk, to do content, to do more webinars. So let me look at June. So these many calls I did. So there is a calls calendar, there is a content calendar. So from 2021 to 20, where there was nothing on my plate versus the number of calls I do every day. So my number of calls per day is 5. I don't take more than 5 coaching calls. So that's how my schedule is fixed. I have time for my family. I have time for my personal stuff, for my well-being part of it. And still, I'm doing the work I love and I'm creating the impact, I wish to create in this world. So inviting you, like, to see that it's possible. Just get started, get regular with what you're doing, and work with a mentor, work with a team, work with accountability partners, a group or a community, and grow. So that's my invitation. So that's all from me today as a closing. And thank you for all the people who have joined again the membership program, and looking forward to more action in March. I'll be coming back with a new workshop. Till then, there will be a masterclass in between. So, all good. Any questions? Anyone? Otherwise, we are good to close. All right. So, let me quickly give you once again what is the program strategy now, the membership program. You can, hope you can see my screen. So, I'm going to show the program once again. Yeah, this is it. What is the program pricing, what is available, so that for those who will be watching this on a replay, they have a quick. So this is what we cover. We help you do a webinar, which takes just 21 days, a book 30 days, a retreat also can be done in 30 days. We did it. A community can be built in 3 months, and you can reach your first 10 lakhs in 6 months, provided you follow all the steps that I was talking about previously. So this is the price point of, or the offer price for all the courses, the split up. And the entire membership program is available, which includes a strategy, mindset, and well-being session. As a workshop offer, it is a 2,310 USD. Paid monthly, it will be no, a 20,000 per month. And if you're booking it, paying in full, you get the Agra retreat ticket for free, and a done for you service for a sales page that is also free, which is worth $1,000 or a 50K in Indian rupees. So this is the offer. This is valid up to 31st, and we have already got 4 to 5 people say yes to this program. So thanks to all of those who have said yes to it and want to continue this journey with me. In 2025. So this is what we take you through. And Agra retreat is here. We are doing this in April, and we have identified the speakers for this. So what I have explained earlier in this session, you have to put it down on a daily basis. Like the way I have designed my calendar, you have to design yours. Daily, what things to be done, like social media posts, stories, engagement, connections. Weekly, what you will do? Weekly, I have a podcast, a live stream. I have, I know, I also do a master class, in between workshops. So monthly, what you're going to achieve. So set this up and play the game. So that is it. And I'll catch you soon in the next workshop. And registration is open until 31st of this month. You can book a call with me if you want to learn how this is going to work for you. This is the latest retreat from January. This is a picture from the beach. We all stayed together in a beach house. This is relax, rejuvenate, and rebound retreat we did with Varsha. So this is the Bangalore weekend poster. This is Dr. Bhamini releasing her best-selling book in Sharjah Book Fair. So one of her dreams being ticked, and all the bestsellers of our community. And looking forward to seeing you guys. And I'm happy I could help. All right. Take care. Good night. See you in the next workshop or a next session. Bye.